Alright, looks like everything's in working order. Hi everyone, I'm Mike Gordon and welcome back to my perfect playthrough of Landstalker for the Sega Genesis. It's actually been a couple days since I last resumed where I left off. Kind of was forced to end at a very awkward spot, considering the fact that I was supposed to have a live stream going last Sunday, but internet connectivity issues basically forced me to scrap that. And so far it seems like everything's going swimmingly, and now with that out of the way, so, while I was away, I was able to hit max gold by grinding off of this guy right here. Oh, I should put it on air quotes. I maxed out my gold at the top right corner from grinding this guy. It actually goes far beyond 9,999 gold, by the way. But there's no way of keeping track what the max is. Well, maybe there is. I guess it's like 65,535. But I have no way of knowing that. For sure. Alright, what is up with this? Let's go. Please configure both primary and backup streams correctly. The comparison... Comparison of the streams failed because one of the streams has an invalid... What does that mean? Whatever, it seems like it's streaming just fine. So the way I see it, we're in excellent hands to actually resume this. This is, after speaking to every NPC in town, this is literally the last NPC left for us to speak to. So, and she wasn't here previously, I know that much. So let's go ahead and talk to her. My dad works in the castle. I sometimes come here and watch the way they work. They look very busy. Oh. I'm going to Madame Yard's. Take care of things while I'm out. Yes, sir. This is for you. Arthur? Did they give the item acceptance jingle to some some random NPC getting bribed? That's funny. The Duke calls for me, make up some excuse, and manage it as you see fit. Understood. I've never seen such dishonesty in all my life. And she just says the same thing as before. So what do we do now? Now that we trigger this little quest line, and this is actually a mandatory quest line too. We need to try to enter Madame Yard since that's where Sir Arthur's gone. Oh yeah, don't forget if you haven't cast your vote already to cast your vote on what game you'd like me to cover next after Landstalker. Well, for Landstalker's intermission. The options are Alien Storm, Eliminate Down, NHL 94, or Road Rash. And it is imperative to get votes on multiple games in case I finish one early. So let's talk to all these NPCs here. Mom's work is almost over for the day. Here's Purin. You again? I said members only. Now out, out. Curious boy, you know, curiosity is a necessity for greatness. Okay, listen carefully. This is a popular trick among the young boys. Go and see the fortune teller. I'm sure you'll be pleasantly surprised. Alright, so now, okay, they won't allow anyone but older men into this, brothel, let's call it. Alright, okay, here is the fortune teller's shop. And note that the line is completely emptied out now. So now's our chance to speak with her. I know. The kids your age are all dying to get in. Your wish is my command. Hamana, hamana, hamana. Pumwar cool yobsit. It's freaking backwards, man. It reads make this boy look grown up backwards. Voila, you can. Now you look just like Pockets for some reason. But you can get into Madame Yard's now too. Look at time. So now let's check out the skivvy nature of Madame Yard's brothel. Or to be more politically correct, nunnery. Madame Yard's my mom. She'll be closing up for the day soon. I bet she's tired. Unfortunately, you never get to meet Madame Yard in this game, spoiler alert, so we have no idea what she's like. Very strange, to say the least. Good afternoon. First time here? Madame Yard's is for members only. Registration fee is 5,000 golds, but we're offering a one-day free trial. Membership before you decide to enroll. Enjoy your session. Linda, show this gentleman to his room. Hi, I'm Linda. First time here? Okay, let's go upstairs. Just relax. I wonder how they're gonna get around this, since this is literally a Western. Since this is literally an English translation of a Japanese RPG. Welcome, Madame Yard. She's the very best, like no one ever was. Come this way. And we try going further up. Where are you going? No, that room is for another gentleman. So yeah, we have to go in here. Are you ready? First, let me... Nigel! What are you doing? Stop that! I hate you! And of course, Friday damages us for 4 points of health altogether. What the? Hey, calm down, little. The name's Friday, sister. Got it? Don't call me little or mini or anything else. But Friday, I think you've misunderstood. This is a ballet studio. Really? Then where are the horizontal pools? I'm pretty sure this was meant to be a massage parlor, but even that was considered too risque for Western audiences, so they just changed it to a ballet studio. People come here to release tension, develop discipline, and gain poise to help them solve their day-to-day problems. Do people actually do ballet? That actually sounds... Is that what ballet's for? I thought that was what yoga does. Madame Yard only enrolls adults because the stress ballet puts on the body would warp a young boy's bones? That makes no sense. Because children do ballet. Guys do ballet. I know it's mostly a woman's thing, but even little girls and some little boys and some guys do ballet. But I will understand that ballet is ridiculously hard and can be absolutely taxing on the body. I'm sorry. I thought Nigel was... Sorry, Nigel. Alright, so... Weird misunderstanding. Say hello, Miss Miss Friday. And yeah, that was it. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is meant to be either a yoga... to either be at, like, a yoga studio or a massage parlor. Alas, 'tis a pity. Sirrah! I will have a word with you. Come here. So why change if this was a yoga parlor? Well, obviously massage parlor would probably have been too risque for Western audiences. I do believe that the yoga parlor thing was probably meant... yoga probably wasn't as big a deal back in the early 90s as it is now. It is an East Asia type of thing. Fair Julie, shut the door, please. Okay, but no violence. If anyone discovers I'm a member here, I shall become the laughingstock of Mercator. My secret must die. With you, on guard! And you just swing a sword at him. No! I give up. You're a strong lad. I knew it when I saw the way you carry yourself. With the sword. Since I cannot force thy silence, I must ask you as a gentleman. Please, tell not a soul thou hast met me here. You promise not to. I'll invite thee to the castle. Duke of Mercator is now looking for reliable mercenaries. The Duke will be well pleased to see thy skill. What is thy name? Nigel. Then I shall await thee at the castle, Sir Nigel. And just like that, we've already earned an audience with the Duke of Mercator. Or just we go there. Well, I want to see. Yep, it's just a dead end there. Madam Yard is nowhere to be found. Hardships are essential for you to mature. There really are no easy solutions. And Piran is no longer in this building? What a stubborn kid. Do you want to make me angry? Get out of here! And just like that, we are barred from further entry in this parlor. Oh, that was Layla. So now we can no longer return upstairs to the parlor. Let's see if I think that's just the inn. Yep, it's just an inn. So we're down at half health already, so surely I should be recovering my health soon since we're nearing a dungeon. Well, I want to buy this estate, but is this dog going to sell or what? A dog can own estate property? Alright, so we have to go to the northern half of, Mercator. Wait a minute. Where's the shop? Here it is. Okay, there's nothing new here yet. I did know that at some point we will have to come back to the shop because they will have a new item for sale there. Oh, here. So this guy's now pondering on what kind of shop to open now, since he can't make a profit selling the same stuff the other shop sells. Alright, so... Wait, let's speak with these guards now that I list. Are you Nigel? Younger than I thought. Mr. Nigel, General Arthur told us to let you go in. Please go ahead. Alright. So I'm gonna navigate this courtyard now. Beautiful courtyard, huh? The gardener must be highly skilled to keep it so nice. Would you like to see him? Surprise, it's me! That's cool. Let's speak with her. Oh, this is the kitchen door. A distinguished guest like you should use the front door. Distinguished? Oh. Wow, Sir Arthur must really have, put a good word in for us. Look, Nigel, something's falling. What beautiful ribbon. Did somebody drop it? So, despite the blue ribbon, we can't really do anything with it. But, at least now we know that somebody must have dropped it. I wonder who it could be, though. Welcome to the Castle of Mercator. So let's go inside. Welcome, Mr. Nigel. I've heard stories of your great work in Ryuma. Come this way. Please look around the castle later if you like. And now we are just going to go view some cutscenes. Please stay here. The Duke will greet you momentarily. Deal Klesomahab. I said, welcome to my mansion in Gamorrean. Gentlemen, I have read reports on each one of you. Nigel, you're originally from Maple. Your work in Ryuma was excellent. Dexter, you come to us from Belar. Your reputation as a swordsman precedes you. And last but not least, Zack, the pride and joy of Draconia. You're known throughout the land as a fearless bounty hunter. Draconia? I'd like to offer you each an assignment. Tonight I'm having a banquet in your honor. We'll discuss the terms in detail at the party. See you then. An evil magician is terminating Duke of Mercator. The Duke has been avoiding a direct confrontation out of consideration for the townspeople, but you'll hear more about it at the dinner party. You need some rest now. Duke Mercator was a famous swordsman in Gamor. I look up to him. Alright, let's speak with Zack here. Nigel. Wow. Wow, he really is. He's literally an anthropomorphic dragon person. Sure, I've heard that name before. Of course, you're the one who stole the statue of Gypta, aren't you? Let's see what happens if you say yes. I knew it, but don't worry, your secret's safe with me. This gorgeous castle is well worth exploring. Alright, let's go. No. Yes, you are. A veteran bounty hunter can easily tell his fellow thief. But don't worry, the 5,000 gold reward for your head is peanuts to me. Well, that's literally half the visual gold cap that you can carry. So there's nothing to do here, so let's speak with her. Room is right upstairs. And this is just all automated for us, so... I'll go tell you when the party is ready. Please make yourself at home. So there's nothing for us to do but to explore this castle. This room is reserved for special guests. Ooh. I wonder what kind of special guest. Well, I'll tell you. Just like with Madame Yards, I do believe this next room is also the product of censorship. I say this because when you enter it later, the room is completely trashed and there's an extra room with what appears to be a bathtub inside. But nothing there for us to pick up. Well, guess who's staying in there? It's Kyla and her minions, Wally and Ink. Which probably also would have doubled as a major plot spoiler for the Duke of Mercator, but let's be honest, it is painfully obvious that the Duke's not a good guy. There are some clear red flags that would explain, that would pretty much justify, okay, he's not a good guy at all. But Hyla is literally in the bathtub naked, and while they in the bathtub, and while they did translate that entire scene, it was pretty much deemed as too risque for Western audiences. So rather than remove that scene altogether, they just put this they just decided to program this woman right in to block entry. There is a way to glitch entry here, or use a cheat device. I don't know how to perform it. Or if it's even possible to perform it on this version of the game. But I just thought I would let you guys know. So, let's speak with Zach, the other guests, Zach and Dexter. Dinner party. Do they serve any of my favorites like raw meat? And generally NPCs only have one thing to say unless you come back to them much later. To be invited by the Duke is a great honor. I waited over 20 years to get this chance. But you look very young. How old are you? A good question. Nigel is actually an elf, and he is 85 years old. And spoilers, he's also the only elf in the entire game. I'm proud of my job. I have to take care of VIPs every day. It sometimes wears my nerves thin. I'm sorry, but we're busy preparing for the party now. Alright, so there's nothing we can do in this room. What about back here? I'm the Duke's maid. If you need anything, please call one of the other maids. I'm a member of the Duke's Royal Guard. I'm guarding the Duke with my life. Arf, arf! Huh? What's the dog? And there's nothing down here. This is the library. I'm happiest when I'm surrounded by a lot of books. I want to think that was the library. And of course there's a passage that's completely blocked off. Now, we did say that there is a dungeon in this castle filled with monsters. That should be a big giveaway that the Duke's not a good guy. But then again, a lot of RPGs kind of have castle dungeons that just randomly have monsters that you can fight. Even if the castle's occupied by a genuinely deep, good guy. The paintings and ornaments in this castle are well known for their historical value. Incidentally, this picture is by the famous Van Doe. If you really want, I'm sure the Duke would sell it to you only 50,000 golds. Cheap. Van Doe? Really? This mansion is so large, it takes me only one whole day to clean the walls. Why not? So yeah, there's nothing else for us to do here. You cannot go out today. The party will be racing. Please feel free to look around the castle. Training rooms for the soldiers from here. Training rooms for the soldiers from here. You mean in here? Long ago, there was a huge war on the continent. King Noel used this island as a base. When the war was over, the fortresses and labyrinths were simply abandoned. Many of them stand to this day. So, a bit of lore concerning the island of Mercator. Dark Wizard of the Tower is very cunning. The tower itself is like a storied maze. There is also a barrier to protect the wizard from outsiders. I got a bonus today. Want to go to Green Peas and watch me double it? Oh, I'm sorry. We thought you were one of our soldiers. Do we scare you? We have to study new tactics every day. We modeled after the movement of some monsters we saw in a cave. This is the newest formation. How do you like it? As long as you're not attacking me with it, I guess it's fine. Let's go up here. By the way, kid, this is serious. I've got 60 golds right on this fight. Don't interrupt. It's just trained, but I still have to concentrate. Hail, Sir Nigel. This is the trading room. Please don't tell us all about Julie. Alright, welcome to the castle. Enjoy the stay. Okay. So there's nothing here. Very interesting. So we're just going around the castle talking to everybody because I think we have to. Mercator, good to see the nobility from various countries. Just recently I had a chance to meet Princess Lara from Maple. She was really cute. But since then, nothing. Hey boy, are you a rookie? We have a banquet tonight, so shake a leg. Oh, are you a guest? Oops, excuse me, sir. Alright. How selfish she is. She told me I'm on a diet. Serve me a special menu with no fish. I really don't like her, but I guess as a guest. I guess as a guest. Wonder what who she's talking. Is she talking about Kayla, who's a twist, or is she talking about someone else? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, who are you? I thought you were my boss. He's always scolding me. Oh, you mean the guy in the other room that thought we were an employee? We get to eat the leftovers after the banquet. It's our only pleasure in this job. Wow. That sucks. More hints that the Duke is not a good guy. I mean, the old town was literally singing his praises constantly. Mr. Nigel, the party is right now. Would you please come to the banquet room? Mr. Zack eats only raw meat? I had no idea. And this just contains a livestock, so we are gonna ban it for now. The stew must be extremely delicious. It's been cooking for 3 days. We're serving fried Gamora lobsters and scallops. Seafood is one of the Duke's favorites. I like seafood too, but it's not to everyone's taste. My favorite seafood is shrimp and lobster, though I also have a bit of a soft spot for salmon. Tried and absolutely delicious. Alright, there's no one in the Duke's chamber, so huh. Wasn't the store blocked off previously? Please come in. I'm sure you're anxious to hear what the Duke has to say to you all. Alright, the banquet hall. As you know, an evil magician lives in the tower, just outside of town. He's a terrible nuisance to me and to this town. The name of this wizard is Mir. Ever since he sailed in that tower, we've been afraid for our very lives. We've done everything he asked. I sometimes thought of sending soldiers to the tower, but strong magic might have harmed the innocent citizens of Mercator. So I've been giving him all the gold that he wants. But I will stand for it no longer. Oh, I beg your pardon. Perhaps I rambled on a bit. Shall I say it again? No! Think of the time we defeated this mirror. The peaceful town of Mercator will never know true peace as long as he lives. So I sent for you. I'd like you to defeat Mir. Of course, I'm prepared to offer you a rich reward. It so happens I have in my possession the Golan Emerald, one of the national treasures of this fair land. Or the Emerald Jewel, I guess you could call it. Dexter, Zach, and Nigel, you'll be heroes throughout this proud nation for all time. May the gods help you three. That's all I have to say. Now let's enjoy the banquet. Do you like music? Let me introduce the world-famous composer and pianist, Mr. Ludwig. So, Van Doe and Ludwig. Thank you. Tonight I shall play for you my latest work. Surprisingly very beautiful. Do you all agree? It's actually kind of beautiful. Bravo, that was wonderful. Ludwig, may I have the title of this darling opus? I wrote it for Princess Lara of Maple. Duke, please tell me. I have to know. Why did she disappear? Enough. Silence. Ludwig, you may leave now. Guards, take him away. If you'll all excuse me, I suddenly feel unwell. I think I shall retire to my chambers for the evening. Gentlemen, please enjoy the party. Expecting much of you. Good luck. Yeah, there's definitely some red flags. But let's speak with the other NPCs here. There's a barrier at the door to Mir's tower. I think General Arthur discovered a way to break it. Ooh. I'll give my life to be of any service to him. You may tag along behind me tomorrow, if you want. It must be kind of a burden to be so puny. Alright, and... you cannot leave just yet. Did Mrs. act like the fried lobsters? Gonna say, banquets are a good opportunity to show off my ability as a cook. I was there. The menu was really special, wasn't it? Wish I had gone to the banquet with you. What? You didn't eat? How come? Because we don't eat. A lot of leftovers in there. Oh, happy day! Because this is a video game and you usually normally aren't given that much time to eat anything. What? The party's over? Ah, break time. I don't like her. She leaves her room untidy and her bathroom's always sloppy. I've never seen such an ill-bred woman. Okay, so she's talking about Kayla and her minions, Ink and Wally. I didn't know what she was talking about previously, because there were, like, because we could not access, Kayla's bedroom. Can't go out today. Please rest quietly in your room. You can't go out now. It's getting dark. It's for your safety. Please take a rest in your room for the night. Alright. Training rooms for the soldiers. Alright. I think I'd speak with Sir Arthur. Or the other soldiers are making their rounds outside. Let us through. Thank you. You're Sir Arthur? Art thou really going to the tower? 'Tis a very dangerous place. Dost thou know there is a magic barrier at the entrance to the tower? My investigations reveal that an armlet is necessary to break the barrier. 'Tis somewhere in the underground crypt next to the church. I keep sending my best scouts in there, but somehow they never seem to return. I think there must be traps or some such protecting the armlet. And there's no one up here, so... Sir Nigel, get the armlet and defeat Mir for the Duke. So, yep, the armlet is down in the, the Duke is down in the Mercator Crypts, and we cannot... Wait a minute. What a surprise! Mr. Zack, the Dragonoot, said that he would buy this one. Is my honey such a good job? So, Zack decided to buy this painting. It is literally an anthropomorphic dragon, which is pretty cool. But given that he has such a distinct design compared to Dexter, I have a bad feeling that Dexter has only got 2 days till retirement. I'm sorry, but Duke Mercator has gone to bed. He's not feeling very well tonight. Probably something that he ate. We already spoke with them. From my job? If we go in here. Because Kayla is still naked in the bathtub in this room. Oh, we have 3 new concurrent viewers? Guys, don't forget to cast your vote on what game you'd like me to cover next after, once we go on into intermission for this game. This room is reserved for special guests. The options you have for the next game will be Alien Storm, Eliminate Down, NHL 94, or Road Rash. Road Rash is a little bit on the longer side for my taste. I just chose 4 games that would be really difficult to get perfect playthroughs in. So with nowhere else to go and Kayla's bedroom completely locked out from us, let's go inside. Nigel, are you going to bed for the night? No. Let's go explore the castle then. Yeah, there's nothing else for us to do. We have to go to bed. Luckily, this acts as a free inn. So Fry's damage will be healed off completely. Nigel? Nigel, are you awake? Yeah. To tell you the truth, I really should thank Kayla. You know why? Because if she hadn't chased after me like that, I would never have met you. I don't know why, but I feel so happy just being near you. So... Hey, are you listening to me? Nigel? Nigel! What will you do after you get the treasures? Go back to the continent? What about me? What should I do? Nigel? Nigel! Good night, Nigel. And that's that. Of course, Kayla's still in this bedroom, and we cannot go in because she's naked in a bathtub still. So Zach left quite a while back. Honestly, had this live stream not been disrupted, I probably would, and I was allowed to show this episode, part 4. Hey, I would have changed the title to reflect the content here. Mr. Dexter? No, I don't know where he is now. He was gone by the time I came to clean his room. But more to the point, I probably would have taken the little break to do Sonic Spinball to actually link the footage that was the cut footage of Kayla's bedroom scene in the playlist. I might just do that still, but man, that was some ill timing. Mr. Zack and Mr. Dexter took off early this morning. Good morning, Mr. Nigel. Let's go in this bedroom again. Mr. Duke is out. The Duke is out. So nobody's ever left the tower out alive? Oh, wow. And there really isn't that much of a change in dialogue. Wait a minute, let's go through the... Let's go through the ballroom and the dining room and then the kitchen. Yeah, we couldn't enter this room previously. Oh, I'm so happy. Well, when I was cleaning the garden, I saw a beautiful hair ornament fall to the ground. A very expensive one. Lucky me. So, if you haven't gotten it already, be sure to grab the blue ribbon here, because this is basically your last chance to get it. Which is kind of funny to say, because the blue ribbon does absolutely nothing. Count on you to return safe and sound. Here is a plague to the Duke in the town. Please defeat him for us. Alright, so we are completely done in this castle for now. And this is probably the point in the game that I would sign out. Going off to defeat Mira. Hope your mama's got something black to wear. I'd like to come along and help, but staying here is an important duty. Yeah, okay. Oh, I'll give him credit. At this point, I should probably go ahead and save my game and save the Crypts for part 5. Especially seeing just how I underestimated how long it would take me to get this far. Having said that, I am a couple days behind on my Summer Sega due to having to cancel 2 streams 2 Sunday streams in back-to-back weeks. To get the Amulet is to prove oneself worthy to enter the tower. You're going to the tower too? How bold you guys are. So that the underground monsters are much more cunning than us. I just heard some horrible screams. Are my ears playing tricks on me? Zach and Dexter? They went down to the crypt some time ago. So yeah, we might as well just enter the crypt now. And get this done, and we will be we will cover 2 episodes. We'll be another 2 episodes deep in our perfect playthrough Landstalker. Welcome to the Mercator Champion Motel. Heroes check in, but they don't check out. Well, there it is, the underground crypt. What are you waiting for? Alright, so now this place seems awfully dangerous since we were barred entry previously. So let's go check it. Guardian of the Undead. Riddler from the underworld puts you to the test, so keep your wits unfurled and give your sword a rest. Here comes another victim. Are you going to enter this hall of the undead at all costs? No. Go away, don't ever come here again. Yeah. That's bullshit. Brave boy, you have to solve 8 riddles in 8 rooms. Correctly solve the riddle for the room, the torch will go out. And go to the other side of the river when all 8 riddles are solved. If you fail, it'll be the end of your life. Alright. Creepy. Base. Alright. Bay Ross. Okay, let's check this out. Base Stitch, a boar, yellow, red, and white. If everything's in order, everything's alright. Alright, I need to look at a guide for this part. Because this is the riddle room. So we need to kill the bubbles in the order of white, red, and yellow. So backwards order. So that was the white bubble. So which one's the red? Let's start with this one. Oh, that was not the right order. Now the next one is Ruby Silent, room number 2. Ruby lived in silence. She never made a sound nor acted out of violence. Till they put her on the ground. Alright, so all we have to do here is stand perfectly still and do nothing. It's gonna be a bit tricky if the white bubble decides to attack us, as we cannot do anything about that. On. Good. Best part is that once the riddle's solved, the torches go out and we don't have to solve it a second time. Jackie... Wait, let's go in here. Jack Skywalker. Jackie put into it the way to float on air, and if you'll just hop to it, he may still be walking there. So it's the lower right. Ah! Path is invisible. And we flip the switch to solve this room's riddle. Dark the dark. For 7. This one's gonna be pretty tricky. Murdering Dirk was abhorred as his victims pile high, yet he who lives by the sword will surely die by it. What we want to do is kill the dark skeleton. Only the dark skeleton, who of course has way more health than the rest of his minions, but we were able to get him at just the right angle and solve this riddle. Kill any of the other white skeletons, you won't be able to solve the riddle. You have to exit the room and try again. Here lies Houdini, magician without peer. His body was so skinny, he turned to disappear. So, you put it here, and hop up here, and inside a secret passage, switch to solve this riddle. Arseny. Just stand and wait a while as you solve this one. Arseny had a zeal for things that were not his, but he found that if you steal, you're sure to fail the quiz. So is empty. And, wanna jump up? So yeah, we failed this quiz rather resoundingly. And all because the 4 chests were completely empty. So yes, opening the chest will result in you failing the quiz and having to fight some enemies. So just like the room with the 2 white bubbles, all I have to do is stand there until the torches go out. Interestingly enough, once the torches do go out, the chests do not despawn. So if you try... So now... you can safely open these chests. Without any fear of retribution. So you literally get a have your cake and eat it too type moment with this room. It is pretty much the only such room like this. Too bad all the chests are empty. What's in here? Jim Bright. Alright. This one should be pretty easy. Jimmy loved to keep beside a shining light. Reading books by a lamp is how he got so bright. So, we'll leave you have to put it by one of these torches, but it's either... is it this one? Yes. I have to move it right there and then hit the switch right next to that big torch in the top right corner. And oh yeah, and this room is probably the most dangerous one of all, is Maria Hysterica. Maria was a jealous wife. She threw the pots and pans. I think she even took a life with the boulder in her hands. Alright. Wasn't enough to kill him? Alright, that was enough. Ah, really? If you damage him with the... You have to damage him with the boulder and only the boulder. All the damage has to be done with the freaking boulder. But that was the final puzzle room. So that was just a minor inconvenience. Oh, we saw all 8 rooms. We can speak with the mummy. There's still more riddles to solve over there. Do you really want to cross the river? Yes. Okay. I'll take you to Gehenna. Southern section. So long. We absolutely... There is only one chest for us to pick up at the very end of this path, and it is a livestock. Once we clear all the events of this side of the crypts, and we return to the other side, we won't be able to come back here. So this is the second of 2 missable livestocks in the entire game. We absolutely need to pick this up. So now we have 9 livestocks, meaning we should be able to deal slightly more damage, hopefully. Room number 9, dead and end. Let's go in here. Hey, Dexter. Gee, how'd you get here so early? I'll never let you in. The treasure's mine. What does it say? Got it. So long, sucker. And, That's some serious Indiana Jones shit right there. Alright, let's see it. When your heart's desire is on a distant shore, it takes a ball of fire to open up the door. So what are we gonna do? Now we bait the little fireball to approach the store, and it did. Bright boy brains. Love to eat them up every day. Yum. So this is kind of an interesting thing because the hitbox for this mummy is right beside it. Beside the shadow. Evil is beside itself with anger aimed at thee, but if you step aside with stealth, the truth will set you free. And they both say the same thing, and this is the last chest, and this is actually a mandatory quest item. The Amulet. And it's actually not a piece of equipment, but just an ordinary item. So there. Still nobody's cast a vote yet. Just kidding. Don't worry, I have a separate poll on the YouTube page. Impossible. How is it you came back alive? Are you going back to town? Once you say yes, you can never come back to the side. So if you haven't picked up the livestock, yes you like. So if you haven't done so already, double check and make sure you open this chest to obtain the livestock. Because once we make it back to the other side, we are never be able to come back here. So be forewarned, point of no return time. I guess I have to exit and re-enter. Come on. So we succeeded where Dexter failed, but we see no sign of Zack anywhere. I can see there's something about you. I don't know what it is. And we will never know what his thought process is because he disappears never to be seen or heard from again. Okay, so this is a bit disappointing. It was good practice for you, wasn't it? So, is that the armlet? You really did it! Jeez, if you are strong enough to get the armlet, Mirror should be no problem for you. Well, yeah, except for the fact that we only have 9 livestock. What's this? Would you invest 100 golds in me? Thanks, kid. Wait here, I'll double your money in a jiffy. Might as well just get this over with. 200 golds. I always repay the kindness I received twice over. And we got 200 golds, and Green Pea will no longer let us use his services. Now, before we sign out, there is this matter of the store. Nigel, how have you been? I've been thinking hard about starting over, making a new life, and I finally made up my mind to change my job. Will you give me an opinion? Yes. How about a drugstore? Okay, so you basically have an option between a drugstore or a variety shop. Choose between. I'll follow your advice. Now let's try once more. Drugstore. Alright, so it's just one of those 2 stores. And if you get the drugstore, content. And I'm just gonna use a save state here so I could show you both paths. Bring this with you. It's a buyer's guild card. And we go over to the port. Hey, a buyer, you want medicine? Sure, we've got them all. We've got all kinds of items, and of good quality too. Alright. We go down here. Specially selected goods are waiting for you, just for you. We got 2 items. The Mine Repair, which is the easiest way to have 9 copies of them. The Anti-Paralyze, which is the only way you can get this item in the entire game. No other enemy will drop it. And there are no other copies of that item in the chest anywhere. And dolls and restores are items we will start seeing more of as we continue further in the story. They will essentially take the place of Ekis. However, Ekis are still pretty good in their own way. They basically also act as revives once you clear out enough of the story. So we enter this item shop, this drugstore now. And because this is the only way to get 9 copies of these, I'm going to go ahead and buy 9 of them. It's dirt cheap too. Just 100 gold too. Well, dirt cheap considering the fact that we completely maxed our gold doing the we also X out our gold from doing the grinding strats. Anti-Paralyze. So I'm just gonna keep on going back and forth until the item stops appearing, because this is the only place in the entire game that you can buy this item. It is also the only place in the entire game that you can find this item. By the way, I'm just showing this off as an example. So sadly, as far as achieving a true perfect playthrough, unless there's some glitch or exploit that allows you to nab every single possible item in the game, it's not possible. Some sort of glitch, and we're already at max capacity. So we hit pause. And we're fully maxed on Anti-Paralysis. It is also the easiest way to get mine repairs, so you can get more of these off of a rare item drop much later in the game. And in addition to dolls and restorations all appearing in future shops, they also appear in a few chests and occasionally appear as item drops themselves. So they become pretty common as the story goes on. But I don't want to get Anti-Paralysis. So let's do the variety shop, because if you choose variety shop, you actually get a lot more items that are unique to this place and this place only. And though many of them are kind of garbage, there is an item that is infinitely more valuable than an anti-paralysis, the anti-paralysis potions. And all of these, and every single one of these variety items are unique, whereas only the anti-paralysis is, whereas the only unique item from the drugstore is the anti-paralysis. There is also a very interesting story concerning these items. The Death Statue, the Oracle Stone, the Shortcake, and the Spellbook. These are literally just the name changes for these unique items, and are actually called something else in the Japanese versions. And this is further evidence of the kind of censorship that surrounds this game, especially concerning the Mercator events, the early Mercator events, such as Madame Yard being a ballet parlor as opposed to a yoga, or as opposed to a yoga or massage parlor is a ballet studio, or the access to that bedroom, to that special guest room that was blocked off, containing Kayla and her minions. Don't recall the names of these items. Oracle Stone is like a hotline. It costs 1,500. But the Oracle Stone, but the name change here does make sense, because the Oracle Stone literally tells you how much of the island you've got completed, and is key instrument to achieve a perfect playthrough. Shortcake can either fully restore your health or have your health reduced to 1, because it's supposed to be kinky, because it's supposed to be a bikini, or like or a bikini or a lady's underwear. So you're basically offering up to Frida, and depending on her mood, she'll either pleasure you back to full health, or she will punish you, or she'll beat you severely. For you just 200 gold. Spellbook, I believe, is dirty magazines. Literally a dirty magazine, and I have no idea what the death statue is supposed to be, because I have no idea what it's supposed to do. I think all four items are supposed to do something, but it's pretty. I think the death statue is supposed to be like drugs or something. I would not be surprised if that was the case, because each item is supposed to do something that's supposed to relatively tie into what the changes are. The changes are supposed to tie in relatively to what they're supposed to do. So Oracle Stone. I fished 31% of this island. Spoke the Oracle Stone. And the best part is you can reuse it whenever. So, shortcake? Try to give shortcake to Friday. Thanks, Nigel. Strawberry shortcake is my favorite. Or, what's this? Shortcake? Is that supposed to be some kind of joke? And yeah, she just... Oh yeah, she also takes away all your eggy too. Spellbook, abracadabra. Does absolutely nothing. At least to my knowledge. Wait a minute, that's... But it uses up the item too, and what about Death Statue? Something happened. And it's nothing of note. But using the Death Statue, Shortcake, or Spellbook at any point will cost you the item in your inventory, and then you would have to go back into the shop to buy it again. The Oracle Stone is literally the lone exception to this rule. It is actually the only item that's worth using. Well, okay, I suppose you could use the shortcake in an emergency situation, but it is not recommended. Yeah, and so and also all the items are really expensive, especially the Oracle Stone. Oh yeah, just merge this and my previous attempt at broadcast together into a single episode. Here, you know, what would have been 2 separate episodes into one probably is a bad idea given the circumstances. But even then, the part 2 part of this episode of part 4 is kind of short, on the shorter side. So I'm saving my game because this is about as far as I'm gonna go. So now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta cap off my money again. Wait, not in here. Off of Falls Martial Arts Dojo. And it's take like a few attempts to do this too. So my job is not made substantially easier. Now, to be fair, my job is not exactly substantially easier because A single livestock doesn't make my job that much easier. It requires like every 10 or so livestock before you start noticing any major difference in how much damage you're causing. I think the true damage cap is like 12. Yeah, I just want to try to grind my way back up to max gold. Maybe a little past that in order to take into account the possibility that I will have to do even more shopping because the livestock will get way more expensive as the story proceeds. I'm just staying on that so I could probably skip through this section rather effortlessly. I need to get the red guy to glitch his way so he can't. So he can't get away from me. This is kind of tricky and I don't know how to cause this glitch to occur. Well, he refuses to jump. Come on. Alright, we got him right where we want. Not quite the precise position I want, but I think we can manage with that. Still no votes. Excellent. You don't need any more training. Take 100 gills. Still want to go to? Yes. We want to continue until he offers 400 gold. And we don't want to continue any further past that. Because once you continue past that, he will be awarded an item and we won't be able to challenge him anymore. So right now we're just doing this for the money. Man, these Cyclops are a huge pain to deal with because they have ridiculously long ranges. And if they attempt to attack you mid-animation, you're as good as dead the second the next one spawns in. Sometimes these unicorns will not play nice with you no matter what, and there's no way to tell until it's too late. Come on! Nope. No. Come on, you And because my feet are just too close into the platform, these guys keep stabbing me with no ability to push them back further before they hit me. Interestingly enough, this gets a little bit more complex as you accumulate more livestock. And these enemies go down quicker because you have to take into account what they're gonna do when they spawn back in. So, I'm just gonna put a save state in. I already saved my game off screen, so next time I continue my perfect playthrough, I will cap myself back up to max gold again, and then we are taking on Mirror's Tower. So, if you like this video, please leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. With all the way, this is Mike Gordon, sign out.